Hey up adventurers, we're here at Clumber Park, which is a National Trust property today. We're going for a muddy walk with the dog and also some Christmas bits. Let's go. So we are currently staying at Clumber Park Lodges, so we'll put a link in the description below about our stay there. This is kind of our first morning and we're really happy with the accommodation so far. So we're going for a wander around today, around Clumber Park, taking the Christmas bits. There's a Shaun the Sheep trail, so we don't know what that 100% looks like, but we'll show you. We are going to do a few more videos about National Trust properties because we've joined the National Trust, and around sort of Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, there's quite a lot of different attractions that you can go to. So we're going to do a few more videos on the channel relating to that. Right, let's get ready for Christmas, shall we? Okay, so the Shaun the Sheep trail looks a bit like this. So we have got a video on the channel about the Derby Ram trail that we did a couple of years ago, and it looks like it's going to be very similar to that. So yeah, let's have a look. It's called Find the Flock at Clumber Park. What's up, Remy? Do you just want to go for a walkie? Is that what it is? Come on then, let's go. So the dog said that was boring, but when you're a building surveyor, you've got to look at places like this, haven't you? It's interesting. So Clumber Park itself is absolutely massive. Some of the outer walks are sort of 18-mile journeys, so gives you an idea of the scale. Some of that does go off-site, but yeah, we're not going to be doing anything like that today, but we'll probably get a good 4 or 5 mile walking around here. We are just waiting until 10 o'clock. It's now about 10 to 10 for the trail to officially open, because I believe there's a map that you can take a photo of to give you the location of the various decorated sheep. Okay, so this is what we're here for today. Shaun the Sheep, Find the Flock, a unique family art trail. So it's on from the 18th of November to the 7th of January, and they've got basically decorated Shaun the Sheeps throughout the park. Okay, so we're currently in the laundry yard. So this is where you find the information relating to the trail, which is in the information centre. They do have some paper maps, so there are 12 in total, and the blue ones are close to the main entry, those ones. The yellow ones are slightly further afield, and the red ones are on the wider trail. So the wider trail, it does say, is a 3.8 mile circular walk and takes approximately an hour and a half to complete. So we're going to do that walk anyway, so that fits perfectly with us. So yeah, we're going to head off now and see how many we can find, hopefully all of them. Okay, so this is winter solstice. So it's just by the information centre. Right, off we go. Okay, next up we have Shaun the Sheep. Next up, Can't See the Wool for the Trees. Great name. I think Remy's going to find it first. So that's kind of where we started, just the other side of those hedges, and we've come round to there, and now we're on to number 5. Santa Shaun. We found him. Okay, so the next one is around here somewhere. Spotted it. So this one is called Season's Tweetings. very festive. Okay, so that's half the trail done, and we haven't come that far because, flip around, there's the car park, so we haven't gone far yet. So the first 6 are quite local to the sort of main centre, the next 3 go a bit further away, and then the next 3 after that further afield again. Next up by the water, Shaun the Tree Tea. Interesting name. He looks cool though. Okay, is it Shaun the Tree Tea or Shaun the Treat? Let us know below. Well, there's a difference of opinion here. Okay, so now we've got the biggest walk between sheep. We're at number 7 currently, and we're up to number 8. So it's 8, 9, and then a walk over to 10. So the next 2 are inside the walled garden. So the walk to the walled garden is really nice, lined with trees. Yeah, right, walled garden it is. So next up we have Shaunacopia, so Shaun of Plenty. This one's quite cool. It's probably one of my favourites so far. Right, next. So inside the walled gardens, they've got produce for sale. So it is donations just to help with sort of the upkeep. But yeah, so they've got parsnips and all those sorts of bits that you can purchase from there. We're going to go for a walk around the perimeter of the walled garden, and then it's just outside the walled garden for the next sheep, which is called Feliz Navidad. I hope it's Christmassy. So within the walled garden, there are some toilets just back there, but sheep number 9 is not within the walled garden, and you can't actually get out other than the location where you came in right at the start. So we're heading back to the start of the walled garden and then round the outside. Okay, so the walled garden is behind us, the entry, and now we're just going along across the front, and then we're going to turn right and find Feliz Navidad eventually. So if you're sad like me and you're into architecture, come and have a look at Clumber Park's Cricket Pavilion, grade listed, thatched roof, beautiful, lovely timber framed place. But back to what we've come for. So the dog friendly cafe, Central Bark, houses sheep number 9. Okay, sheep number 9, we found it. Now this is my favourite so far, definitely my favourite, Feliz Navidad. So this is Central Bark, the dog friendly cafe, and then just next door are the toilets. So this is the furthest point out this way for the sheep trail. We're now off to find number 10. So we definitely know who's having the most fun on this trail, the filthy dog. Okay, so we found number 10, it's called What You Eat. So with this one we took a slight wrong turn. So up the car park there, and we've walked all the way along the top and down this tree line here, whereas actually you can just come straight through the car park right onto number 11, which is one of the ones that start on the red route, which are the ones that are further out. So off we go. Okay, so we're about 3.5 miles in so far. We're probably at the furthest point away. So basically we've got one more sheep in that direction, and then we're going to walk right the way along the top and along the lake that way. So yeah, this is going to turn into a good 6, maybe 7 mile journey round. So yeah, we'll crack on. Okay, so the trail started somewhere around there, number 13, that one. And then we've kind of done a loop round there, and then we're going to come along the water, the last sheep somewhere around there, and then loop back to the start. Okay, we made it, a green culture. So this one is to the left hand side of the lake. There's an option for food and drink and also toilets at this one. But yeah, I like this one. It's all about farming. Okay, so we are 4 miles in and 9,000 or 9,400 steps. That's been counting since this morning. since I woke up, but I've not actually been that far, so probably about 4 miles around here and about 9,000 steps. So just for a bit of clarity, blue numbers show sculptures that are fully accessible and within the main visitors' facilities. The yellow numbers show the sculptures that are fully accessible within a 15 to 20 minute walk, and the red numbers show the sculptures that are further afield or for more adventurous visitors. So we've just taken a walk from number 10 to number 11, which is that one across to there, and it's taken about 20 minutes, and then we're going to have to do the trail back from 11 to 12 and then loop back round. So we just stopped off for some food at sheep number 11. Cost us 10 quid for 2 cans of pop and 2 boxes of chips, which wasn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. So this is kind of the lake that we're walking around. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but you can see the church spire there, which is where we were right at the start of this video. And then down this way, you've got Clumber wetlands. So these areas have got all different types of wildlife and things. So you can stand over the bridge and have a look and see what you can see. Lovely area to just stand and look and see what's about. Right, on to sheep 12, which is the longest walk out of the lot. Let's go. Okay, final one, Snowfall Symphony, right next to the small waterfall. And that's it, all 12 done. That last walk was a fair distance. So from where we saw you down at Clumber Wetland, it's about 2 miles from, no, just over 2 miles from the wetland back round to the start. So we're just going to go finish the walk off now around there. We're going to have a quick look in the shop, and then we're going to head back to Clumber Park Lodges. Clumber Park Lodges is a separate video to this one, so that will go up the week after this. So as I said earlier, Clumber Park is vast, so we're heading back, but you've got 2 trails off that way. You've got a red and a yellow trail that way. There's just so many places to explore, so we'll probably come back and go a little bit further afield. But yeah, it's a really nice place, and it's 99% dog friendly, so that works well for us. Not sure how she's got so much energy still though, because I certainly haven't. Do you recognise it? I do. Right back at the start. So back in the turning yard, you've got refreshments, and we kind of covered all this bit earlier. We're going up to that building up the top, which is a little shop. Okay, so a full loop was nearly 15,000 steps and just over 6 miles. It's taken us 2 hours and 35 minutes, including the stop off for some food and a drink. And that's it, we're back where we started. So yeah, decent walk in the end, definitely worthwhile doing. There's loads of other Christmassy bits starting today. We've got an elf's workshop just in front of us and all those sorts of things. So, but we're gonna leave it there for now. So like, follow, subscribe, do all that social media stuff, and we'll see you on the next adventure.